Dave,
Yes, good morning. How are
you're
you
spending a
today?
lot of energy at NASA. You all are landing a spacecraft on Mars and launching helicopters from them autonomously. There has got to be a tremendous amount of AI going on across NASA.
There is, and thank you for that recognition. So I would say that NASA does have a long history of working with AI. Of course, AI is not new. It's been in the field of computer science for many years, and we leverage AI in many embedded systems across NASA. So one such system, for example, is the Perseverance rover that traverses the surface of Mars, but has an AI capability on board that helps it avoid hazards as it navigates across the surface. So that, of course, is a very specialized use case, a very embedded use case. Um, Other examples are a lot of the science work that we do with climate modeling, detection of algae blooms in oceans, detection of tree crowns as it relates to new forests that are emerging across the globe because of climate change, looking at other trends that may lead to landslides or other hazardous weather conditions and alike, understanding our Earth. In the area of deep exploration, we have AI that is helping us identify objects in space, things like exoplanets and even planets in far-reaching solar systems. So AI, of course, is very good at detecting signal and noise, and we certainly benefit from that capability. And we found that the profiling that used to be performed by humans that can now be performed by AI, where the AI is actually more reliable and certainly faster. So, and then one other example I'll give is in the area of engineering, systems engineering and mechanical engineering in particular. We're seeing AI use in the design of structural components, for example. And we've actually done a comparison of a human design structural component as compared to an AI design structural component. And it's quite interesting to see the differences in how the AI will design something. The human version is very linear, very right angles and such. The AI design component almost looks skeletal in nature, with
Hmm.
interesting curves, and the elements of the structural member are sized appropriate to the loading. So, but what's interesting about that, the design of the structural component can be conducted in a quarter of the time. And of course, from a risk management perspective, we think about both components being tested equally. So the risk of the AI design component as compared to the human design component is there is none, because they both get tested with the same level of rigor. As far as where I spend my time and what's different, of course, generative AI is what's changing the landscape, and really thinking about how do we equip the workforce. And when I say equip the workforce with the knowledge and understanding of, let's say, how to prompt generative AI for benefit, but also what some of the downside of that is. Thinking about creatives and the use of some of the graphic product capabilities like Dolly, for example, but also making them aware of some of the potential copyright infringement that can occur, some of the inaccuracies in some of the graphics. So a lot of my time right now is really spent on policy, on guidelines, on equipping the workforce with the knowledge, but also inspiring the workforce so that they feel free to go out, learn, innovate, and find ways to use some of the newer, some of the benefits, of course, of generative AI
Hmm.
in
Delicate
their
balance.